So, hey guys, Chauzu here. So yeah, I'm going to try a bit of a new format with Pirate Rumble. So I just did a grinding session. So I just recorded it, I cut it down, kept the highlights, removed the fluff. So hopefully it's a bit more interesting, but let me know if you like the format. So I just skip forward here to the first special, since before that isn't really interesting. But yeah, personally speaking, this Pirate Rumble finals has been really good. Like usually I settle for top 500, and I might do that this time as well. We'll see how the defense method develops, but right now there's a lot of teams in the top 100 that I can farm against. And the main reason for this is the DEX teams. There are so many DEX teams. And it's not like DEX is a 100% win for strength. There are certain RNG elements. And I've definitely lost against strength as well. But I feel like the win rate is so overwhelmingly good that I can take the odd loss and accept it and still farm. So yeah, I'm just trying out a bit different stuff. I've been using this team for a while. I used another variation before. The main reason I changed to this team is because I feel like Odin does more in the beginning than versus Ace. And I used Yak before as well, but I didn't feel like I needed his defense that much, even if the HP cut offensively is nice. And yeah, and I can't just put like Ace on the bench and not have Odin, because then Toki special buffs Toki, which is not very useful. So right now it buffs Odin due to all the free spirit buffs. I'm pretty interested in the future to try out Kid without Ace or Odin. And yeah, this was just a walkover, so I just skipped most of it. This is how most games against DEX goes. But yeah, I like in the future to try like Kid and Toki and not Ace and Odin. Because optimally, Kid should be buffed by Toki then. So you can just set up Kid to do a lot of damage. And you can keep like Ace in the back. Still have Yak in the starting lineup. Like, I think it should be pretty good. I'll try that in the future. I'm sure all people have tried it before, but I've never really used strength until now. But DEX defense haven't been that good either. But yeah, I got the rare quick offense, and it's pretty funny how things change, because like a year ago Quick was the team both on offense and defense, and now it feels like Quick is by far the worst color. There's really no reason to use it. Quick basically loses hard against even strength, which is hilarious, I must say. But yeah, a big deal about Pirate Rumble in general is like what teams can you fight against. And I'm not including teams I'm skipping here, but I've been skipping mostly all the new free spirit teams with V2 Odin. I still skip most size stuff. And of course the strength defenses with like Luffy, the Straw Hat Pirates, or Luffy crew, so to say. And yeah, that's a classic Kid, just wave clearing. Like, it's a bit of RNG to get that. Like, sometimes Kid can just miss completely. That's very frustrating and sets up for a loss most of the time. But yeah, like, soften the team up a bit. Kid comes in, gets the KO. And the uninteresting part of Toki and Odin is like, sometimes it's like now, you use Toki before Odin, and you basically power up Odin to do a lot more damage. And other times it's like you use Odin first and then Toki, and in those cases at least you get Odin back quicker. So it's pretty nice synergy, I must say. And of course Toki makes it a lot more realistic to use 2 Kid specials in one battle, sometimes 3 if you get unlucky. But yeah, I got the odd int defense. They are not as common nowadays. I use this weird side team against that. It's basically the usual side team, but I've added Roger and Whitebeard just for the damage they bring. Like, it's very hard to crack the defensive in teams. but Roger and Whitebeard are such a cheat unit that you basically get 2 confirmed deaths. This is one of those games where the team struggles a bit, and it's definitely possible to lose this. I've done it quite a few times, but yeah, most of the time you end up the winner with this team. And I definitely tried more standard side teams, but I feel like the risk of timeout is so much higher then. I also want to note, I can't believe I haven't said this yet, but I am no Pirate Rumble expert. I do play Pirate Rumble. I don't particularly enjoy it. I enjoy getting the resources for the Gathero Islands. I'll probably make a video about Gathero Islands once I reach my next level 35 structure. Talk a bit about future plans and such. But that will be a few months away, so like it's not a feature that gets a lot of development, so no need to make constant videos about that. But yeah, do let me know if you enjoy videos like this and if you have any ideas on how to improve it, like if you like the pacing, if it's going too fast, too slow, just let me know. I'm thinking of making like one of these per finals maybe, and if there's demand maybe I can make one more. Like during blocks I won't make any videos. I've been thinking about making a video though about some good stuff to know about blocks in PvP that can help, stuff that can be easy to overlook, stuff that Bandai doesn't really tell you. But yeah, this is basically my standard team. The slasher team is pretty good. I usually use it against these 4-man teams, but those can be pretty scary too. Like I almost lost this actually. Like losing a Roger and Whitebeard is very bad. But yeah, having Smooth is actually very helpful. Like she can come in and do a lot of damage, and she definitely carried me in this one. Will have lost without this timely special. But yeah, I do feel like the win rate is pretty good overall here. It's just like if Liver Crew gets their special off, you are pretty screwed, but this time I wasn't, so that's nice. But yeah, I haven't got the DEX team in a while, but there it is. Rank 4, so pretty high. And I just stopped caring about what I face. Like before I skipped V3 Zoro teams, but actually not all my losses against DEX anymore come against V3 Zoro teams. DEX just have so many good units and there's a lot that can go wrong. But yeah, this was a pretty good example of like how it optimally plays out, like Toki buffing Odin suffering them up, and then Kid coming in for the wave clear. Like it can't go much better than that. And there's so many DEX teams, so as long as it remains like that, I'll try and stick around it in the top 100. It's not like I'm in a rush or anything, but yeah, like getting top 100 does save a bit of time, speeds up the plans a little bit. But if it doesn't work out, like I'm fine with top 500. And yeah, I think this comp is pretty interesting. I should probably try it out as a def team, like having Doffy and Zoro in the back. Like there is a lot of things that can go wrong for the other team. Like V2 Doffy is like V3 Zoro light. Like as time goes, he just adds more and more damage. And yeah, this is a very weird game actually. Like this looks like it has gone basically perfect, but somehow it all goes wrong. It probably starts here with Toki going down. And yeah, here I thought Ace would clean up because this is basically perfect. Like Ace is pretty low, he just needs to take a bit of damage and you get his secondary special. But yeah, sadly he doesn't reach that, so we don't do enough damage. Kid isn't ready. Will help to get the Toki buff. And yeah, Odin doesn't quite clutch it. Will probably help with the Toki buff there as well. And yeah, as you see, Zoro coming up, and yeah, I knew I was pretty screwed here. Like story with less than 30 seconds remaining. Yeah, not a good time. And yeah, I was hoping Kobe could help clutch it here, like when there's less than 5 units left, like Kobe can insta-charge the other units. I was hoping like Cracker to kill and then Kobe, but yeah, the offer was ready and he's basically with Zoro as well. So yeah, very rough. But yeah, I think I'll end the video here. 10 minutes is like a pretty good time. So yeah, thanks for watching guys. See you next time.